Welcome to my channel Made with Love by Daisy. So in today's video I'm going to talk about how to increase stitches when you are working a top from bottom up. So sometimes when you are making a top, you will start working from the bottom, work towards the top, and when you get to the point where you need to add sleeves, you will increase on both sides. So in this video I will be showing you two ways of adding stitches to your sleeves. So I have used this technique in this top. You should see the top flashing on the screen right now. So let's get started. So here I've already made a little piece. So this is going to be this portion, which is the main body of the top. And now I'm going to be adding stitches on either side. So first we will be adding 2 stitches to the right side. So I want to add 6 stitches on each side. So here I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 extra chain, which will become part of the turning chain and make the first DC. So we'll start working DCs. We will skip the first 3 chains and work into the 4th chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and lastly 5. I know I said I wanted to add 6 stitches, so here we have 5 DC and the chain 3 that we skipped in the beginning, which will become the 6th DC, or rather the first DC in this case. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra DCs on our right side. So what we're going to do is make 1 DC across in each stitch, and I will meet you at this corner. So I have finished my way across the top, and now we need to add stitches on the left side for the second sleeve. So there are 2 methods of doing this. First is a foundation DC, which I'm going to show you now. So what we're going to do is, here is the stitch into which we made the very last DC. Yarn over and then insert your hook into the same stitch where we just made the previous DC and pull up a loop. So now you will have 3 loops on your hook. Chain 1. So here's the chain 1, and now finish the DC. So we have added 1 extra DC here. So to make the second DC, you just yarn over and insert your hook into the chain 1 that we created before making this first extra DC. So insert your hook into that chain, making sure you insert your hook into both the loops at the bottom, and chain 1 and make your second foundation DC. If you don't know how to make a foundation DC, I will leave the link in the description box where you can learn how to do that. So now we have 6 extra DC on this side. So I'm going to keep making foundation DCs till I have 6 extra stitches on this side too. So here I have 6 extra stitches on both sides. There are 2 methods of adding stitches onto your second sleeve. So I'm going to be showing that to you right away. So here is my second piece. I've already added the stitches on the right because that's done exactly the same way. The difference is when you're adding stitches on your left side. So to do this, we're going to need another piece of yarn. Even a piece of scrap yarn will do, depending on how many stitches you need. So here I've added 6 extra stitches, including the chain 3 that we skipped in the beginning. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. What I'm going to do is take another piece of yarn and chain 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now what I'm going to do is chain one more time, 7, and pull it tight. If you don't do that extra chain, you will lose one chain when you pull the knot tight. So here I have a piece of scrap yarn with 6 chains. Start working into the chains that we just made. So instead of doing your foundation DC, work into the chains. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we have this weird looking, it looks a little awkward now because we haven't sewed in the tails. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the yarn because I don't need it anymore. Let's take this tail and secure it here. So here's our second piece, and we have added extra stitches on both sides, and on the second side we have attached the stitches using the chain method. So you can use this method if you're not very comfortable with the foundation DC. So here's the piece we made with the foundation DC, and here's the piece we made with the chain. There is literally no difference in these two methods, as in it looks exactly the same. So you may use whichever method you feel comfortable. The only thing you need to ensure is make sure you have the same number of stitches on both sides. So thank you for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, like, comment, share, and if there's anything else you would like me to make a video for, let me know in the comment section and I will do it for you. So until then, happy hooking!